Okay, abusia be makwa abasonko so edeba POG Media so. Abusia yembonra yensem. Abusia breaking news be aba eno ene a project ede ato ye screen no enchen ede amamo about Chief Justice Torkornoo ne removal no sisi ano new latest breaking news about a Council of State establishes Prima Facie case. CJ faces suspension. Abusuya, right now, Council of States, Sophia Akuffo with Council of States, no, my establish a Prima Facie case to lay off Chief Justice Torkornoo. Abusuya, we any breaking news de Brema. Chief Justice Torkornoo no abusia sisi ade nyomemu ayeden amana enye asem keto akra yes emomre no menko na yenkonkoti ensema ekoso Mr. Listo wo aba bonten ede ehonsem aba betuda yes emomre no menko na yenkonkoti ensema ekoso medamase.
We are building a society.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, there be a time there be a mechanic say nipa be only opportunity ye bibi that will make you stand out.
Yeah.
Unkwano oye ambassador magana bibi a be no. I was say searching uni wa cause ye de kan ho asem ni kwan say unkrofo a uja o munchiri no mo reho so mo kan say asem na fa ho. Collectively we are building a country, a nation. Yeah, constitution now institutions. It be executive, it be a legislature, be a judiciary. Yeah, it only has to get better. But now the impression is being created, say, I say judiciary, executive, me legislature, judiciary or it only has to get better because womo peculiar. But to say and so epesi na Emma and also Daniel Simbi Emma Enchirima will not be happy with us if we are not able to cure this. What should we do? Our Chief Justice case no Solomi de Chasefio.
Me da say pato we dey asema wa Akuffo be Chief Justice one now can say it has to get better. But one so you aware say Obi a was engineering be and said there can never be development without distraction.
That's it. Dr. Afonso say it gets worse before it gets better.
Fantastic. Indeed. The person better no. E bet me gina wo say e bia obi won ma wo si akwan a we ni free wa be better. Yanti asesa. And it is for that reason sunti na constitution article 146 no. E kire kwan a yetumi di Chief Justice efiri. Se na constitution omo de buy no free say ni se Chief Justice bia yi no a ko mo nkire. O ma kire mu se omo ne ho modern a e betumi ade e yi na efiri. Se no do no na se wontumi nkwa adwuma e betumi yi na efiri. Se your friend say the suban so nya e betumi yi na efiri. Nti no constitution na kire kwan a ye fa so. Me de bia me kan say e wo se opese uyi obi ana so fa obi a famra kwan so. So the yehu se see e mra kwan so a yes pato se to Chief Justice ni modern enso wani a na wo nyina so bi se se de maka se ni subanya na wo tro a e wo se omampani act because what kind of constitution article 1 na 2 mi na wo manim nyina na gina ye so wo ho ti se pato atro na so se Chief Justice ni modern bon so ani na se tase wasem no na se emu edu a se ne na no an se ye kwago hwema yi na firi ho eno boni bia nim asa eno bia ne ediko yi your friend is electoral commissioner mami Charlotte say sa time na no so no ye free say but nipa to be justify na sem say your friend is ni modern bonen so ani ama ye wi asem no boam yi no de mi ye hu sese ani say yakoye political football NDC versus MPP eno na e dangerous for Oman. One MPP for the one I didn't come out, free say, ye clear by me free ho because MPP president and the farm to hear more fighting to quite This I want to defend the Chief Justice. And you go for dummy. Immediate Attorney General. Or share a lawyer for a call year, a call visit the course for a call year. So your MPP, MP. So for me, omo be mo no mamwa because se maame no ni dibrane ni dibiano ye mpese ye de politics ebesusu no a me fi se wo mo a osenke ba out se omo kwa akoka biama no no eye se omo ye in the eyes of the Ghanaian neutrals ni ehun se ye konesa na akonya obi a oye known to a political party na breso na ban mu na ye kofa maame ne so me Chief Justice na one more no na say what the man ekwa koto tenkruwem especially where some few months to elections so when
you say what there, what do you mean?
Said he
what say what the man was no na o choose nipa corpus or represent
and I make us say tactically one more
okay
o ti ase hwe emere ebeka na fu bia me akoto aba ebra koye majority minority sense we are o file case around 12 o'clock about 3 o'clock na ye tena so sa time na sa tumutumu case no da court as maami yimfi e mankofo nya trim kam se na wo de case ni ba na ye MPP fo na di animu na ho harewo se en go cancel ni nyina amoa no ti se exako ba se so obi di petition ko na wo mo esa betwitwa age o eye no MPP fo a then that was all set up sa political tension na e was system no esa say wo moro say ye be yin free so me pese ya man kwan ordinary no di so ayede akwa akoto interestingly maame Sophia Akuffo a oyi o establish a prima facie case against Charlotte Osei no so ka council of state to no de wo ye well versed in issues say e kwan ye fa so a ye de bua yi obi free the position so every say isi no say ono no maame Sophia Akuffo establish prima facie case ke anko na asem no kwa anko hwe anyi no so ti ase and now ye council of state ono so na omo na be advice o mampani said there is an issue to be tried na ya set up committee e do nya boni bia srobe no but the way ekoyeyi ontumi ni aban enkontokwa eni nkuni esan say chief justice or was a chief justice bia on the president en sheda entwa yi no e create problem or mine the media menko a behind the scenes no on negotiating the exit na enko say edi koka bibre ene ye dey
so there may be certain me can always say so that if MPP wins power tomorrow
in an unlikely event
and I say okay so and the enemy manum
now then a member party will also MPP a movement
if any other political party
can say
apart from NDC wins political power tomorrow
yes
that's all so kase we right of fan say we so bear the bidding of this party nti ono so be pe kwan bi so ayi na ye be kwan where would we be
eno de na ye ko enoman makrum de woman say okoto say afani afa ekwa busa say na no de ni sie so ti ase sa de o na nye normal in our system say ye pamu we free sunye na nye normal we must call a spade say abana etwemu no obe introduce culture bi we system ni mo amwaye Charlotte Osei asem no play a major role in the ecosystem. Kofo bi fi say obaye no o share bo so bi you bi afiri ho and indeed you succeeded so ti ase sa ta mo na kasa na mo kasa e bi kokoto nyina no na mo ti kromu ha enso o mo se o eye okay na ye okay and the other na nye okay ne so ti ase it is ye bibia me dia me ke nyina and that is not to say maame no boni bia ni ho so bi ko chinchim ne nza o and it me say she is not above the laws of the land. So what some now they go to Gano. Say it to me a damn pefe say incompetence ni stated misbehavior. They also you know. Now say bibi any was had ya and nobody has any right so over from the free. Sort I say, but the amana could be a quine yane, and now no ye to me ye electoral commissioner a day, every ho. And no, anama yababi do something pensui.
Aya, do you think there will be a level playing field, or there is a level playing field?
There is supposed to be, but ye chrome one level playing field be anyhow. There is supposed to be, but level playing field be any chroma. Etra me catch us, me na me ma me na say me an advisor, me negotiate
or exit.
Because baby, your master start free. I can tell you without any shred of that, she won't survive. She won't survive it. And the women, dear, or your lawyer ni, or your judge, who negotiate, say you retire on your salary. What they are cutting out, baby? Don't you know? Rather than say, ye be ba be ho abai e wo tumi ode ye nyoma bebere wan hwe a wan propaganda bi o mbe yi atuma fa ma men ho e kire ye man be ka ho asem no na aye nsem bebere
Honorable
yeah Pato mi chawacha menia mahuna che 2020 year class of 2020 yeah Akuffo Pato, near a woman, sir. Who be that question I decline? Say a bay dear man, and your ma. Now, maybe has soon yet in common work, I say. It must get worse before it gets better. And that is where we are right now. It must get worse. Why? Because we have been governed by, please, my words, I don't mean human being, I mean government. We have been governed by a monster government. A monster government. I'm not talking of the personalities of the people, but the government, the governing that we've had.
But the personalities make the group.
No. The policies are not human beings. Do you get me right? And then the government. That is why we have government and no, we have government and we have human beings. So take it for government. The only thing we can do right now to right all this wrong is to properly amend the constitution and put some of the acts under what? This clause. Entrenched clause. Entrenched clause. You should amend it. You see, first now you're casting an Addo lawyer. By the look of things, he took advantage of the loopholes of the 1992 constitution and the abusing. That was what has happened. If you're a lawyer, from 1992-93,
I also Addo lawyer say. So
you see, say. Do you get me right?
But I'll prove him wrong.
But he took advantage of this thing, the weakness of the 1992 constitution. From 1993, Bedru time and Addo by no Obian Pam isi na Chief Justice Bia Akroma. Do you get me right? Now, and Nansu Ufie George Nawuda, Omampenyi Akuffo na appointee no. Atamus by one pam onini ye juma. So you put these two people together, side and side. Bisa say, adenti na yam pam George Nawuda na Ghana for and calling for her sack. Do you get it right? Adenti no Mampenyi Akuffo by one pam afarijan. He allowed him to continue to do the job. They go by the tenets of the constitution. Uba no asema nsida no na odi kan ye de nti na ya pam Charlotte say almost procurement breaches. Now Shenanado about the type of procurement breaches ye. So if you tell me today is because of the procurement breaches, how do I take you? Every sector does procurement breaches. Every sector, even the EC and Kasankasa, ya auditing accounts are free parliament. Ya auditing. Bisa James Otiho nde 2020 election ya auditing one funny audited account biamba. Is that not procurement breaches or governance breaches? Not procurement. These are some of the things. But Nanado, you're winning now. Now, your mommy way, you're appointing. No. Obianka say on you. Minya, at the time I are appointing, Obianka say, Obano, your mammy on ye. But Subani ni obey ye time I are appointing. No. And nothing and then, Ekoba say, info analytics for research and idea. Omu survey no ever out to say 52% of Ghanaians say uncle. So we should get this clear. This is not political witch hunting. Number one, any open case, send na osi handle assembly. Judge oti assembly su eco retirement. And then you need ye do no say on take it over. Do you get it right? Almost start assembly fresh. But you know when you go to court, my court pay. You go to court, you call the prosecution and first the prosecution and then the defense witness of my bani. At least the judge who from Bebano as a son twice so. Most yen sanko starti and appeal court said there be asem we no papa we kra otiso no otimu na ye di asem no ntino yen and na we yi papa no what transfer senya ye be delay asem. Why are you abusing your office like that? Who's afraid one? What's our constitute? And near down, what's our constitute panel ever such as some? And now coffee a black case. You see, cases no na yes.
But cases in there say no you judicial decisions that you cannot use it to take it out.
Yes, that is why they said that the fourth estate pen is mightier than gun or what weapon. Do you get it right? And then America say, yes, we have respected the constitution of today. But my main country, Nientia, Obi to me sorry, Abobi Dua, and he said, ye kwa himfie, ama nananuma di asamnu said, asamnu, oma dia tia pato, ba pato nse, inka same way ye fa kwan paswa, SSMI dibim. Se nananuma abuazem, enyeza. Ha, na sa nipa na, nka onim se pato onim se nka esese wini case no e na nananu atena konja aka se wa losu no pato wanka hwe ankyere nananu e na okọ ne fie na okọ bodua okọ bodua no na nipa nka esese asem no etia no te fa no se ye mi no na mawu who kosa na who kosa. So the laws are there, but you must use the human face when you are dealing with the law. Human beings were not made for law, but the law are made to serve human beings.
So now, to my question, how do we cure this?
That is what I'm saying, that the constitutional amendment
should be made. But the selection, because
selection of what?
Entrenched the crana se nipano, then I said it's a referendum crania be but what I'm saying is
it's a referendum tuna na Ghana for nyina na tum and some koyet say nipa fia
nti obala so obedize mu no na
yes na say fan to what say would be asem way 1 2 3 and I ya catch 1 fia we trigger.
Well, maybe I was saying who sa constitutional we say memorandum na you know near who the thinking of the framers no na ya hunu say fear sesane be ya we can able me the
constitutional amendment no we ni na wo mu na ye be ya amendment no enti say ye fam ba me ni wo kra ye wo right say ye nya no yi nipa ye be fan no you see nipa ye be fan no obra say na ese so social because and the law
I said the 1992 constitution here and in such a way say you know, executive no the person you be and so person you nko bit my
constitution no they are my rollings
it is the British constitution say
or say my rollings
leaders no
yes the please rollings
no but your constitution
and yes please
and yes bad your constitution that is pato so when you reasonable leader mem nya want to say French for na your legislature
you don't have control over.
Do you see the
reasonability of the leader?
No, but I know yes so kwakoto aba yen register omo di 18 years and above of sound mind.
But obia yemfa obia nso ko psychiatric
And you know
clinical psychologist bia any easy. Anyway, honorable Libega.
Pato, that one mama landi, one yen.
Hey, and the crowd sambe me
and your time landing no.
Me ma bo dua nyina wie.
Pato,
that go me ma bo dua nyina wie o. E mo bi wu.
Honorable
Pato, mbaye ba manchia about for crap.
Nanan was a kun.
Mammy Chow. Na, Mitcha, honorable Suniminia. When I your parliament now, yeah, for power.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We are very good friends. If I talk about what the president says, I'm going to be a good business. You were very good friends. Patuna, with the bells on cry. With the if you want to come be seven for more. I saw Chopper.
Kajen send me bear fruit.
As it, maybe I said that to the home before. Crack.
Also cry.
Okurubum. And about it,
bear fruit.
Yeah,
fruit, amano.
Yama, Yadranum, Akuffo, so Afrijapa. Yame, a mobe. Now, but to wait there, what of beer, as you remember, make a work with this. I am what is there. Adam of a machine for
Common sense.
Common sense for no. Now, Ubia or Quasari on your head, and Easter, Obidia Cherokee to food. It's also cocoa. Let me say, Ubia. OJ.
Oh, but I fashion. Easter no sense, I fashion.
W on Jimmy Crow. What said they say this time?
Okay, abusia we ne ensema ekoso ewo political highway so Chief Justice Torkornoo ena yede no ho ensem ade brema etwago ayasa so a project ede eto eye ye screen so ede mam sisi ane de eye Sophia Akuffo ne Council of State no omo a establish omo Prima Facie case omo de le eye Torkornoo of abusia eno ahonsem na yede brema be da say mo je pene kokuti sa audio we ede mai aha POG Media so be da say